First at 4, a major cleanup effort is underway across the DMV after yesterday's destructive storms tore through our area.
Wow.
In video, you'll only see on Fox 5 those destructive winds toppling a building structure in the district.
Unbelievable. The damage does not stop there. Trees down on houses and cars all over our area. This is actually on Folkestone Road in nearby Bethesda when we talk about how close it is to our Fox 5 studios here. Also a similar scene for you on Charred Oak Drive. This was near the Capitol Beltway.
We have live team coverage on the recovery efforts. Our David Kaplan surveying the damage and checking on power outages that are lingering across the area. But let's start with Artisha Lewis with more on that building collapse that was caught on camera and shared exclusively with Fox 5. Tisha?
Well, Shamari and Angie, the cleanup continues after yesterday afternoon's collapse at 19th and 8th Streets and Northeast. A video obtained exclusively by Fox 5 shows several floors of a building under construction collapsing. Take a look. Incredible video there. It looks like an organized demolition, but it was not. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the building did come down on a car. The building appeared to start to lean as yesterday's heavy storms moved through, and then most of 4 floors came crashing down. The video captured by an ANC commissioner's home surveillance camera.
Well, number one, I think that there's shared responsibility with this. Absolutely, the city is responsible for this because the buck stops with the city. They can determine who gets permits. They can determine who's denied permits. And this is one that should have been denied. This is one that we have put on the radar over and over and over again. In fact, last week, I had a public meeting with the director of DOB at which I pointed out this building, and I said that I was afraid this building was going to collapse.
There you go. Meanwhile, a neighbor telling Fox 5 part of the roof of this same building flew off in 2021. An online database shows the city placed at least 19 stop work orders on this property since 2019. The most recent was in 2023 for working without a permit.
The building was leaning this way. The floor above what remains was leaning to the north. The floor above it was leaning to the south. It was a matter of time before the entire building pancaked.
Why won't the city just tear it down?
That's what I don't understand. That's been my question. I mean, I do know that there's due process for anything, and so I do believe in developers having their rights to develop in the city, but it needs to be sensible. It needs to be safe.
And that interview conducted by our Stephanie Ramirez. Meanwhile, this collapse happened in Councilman Zachary Parker's district. In a statement, he tells Fox 5 this is a property that has caused issues for years, and the district's Department of Buildings has been alerted. Parker goes on to say he will continue to help neighbors push for action from the DOB to ensure safety. The district's department does appear there were current work permits filed for the construction. We reached out to the building's owner, and after originally agreeing to a scheduled interview with Fox 5, he wanted to postpone until after the cleanup is addressed.
Thank you, Tisha. And as that cleanup Tisha just told you about continues, power companies have gotten thousands back online after the storm, but the work continues.
Yeah, they worked through the night to do that. And Fox 5's David Kaplan joins us live now from Northwest D.C. So, David, at this point late in the day, what are you seeing?
Yeah, definitely tons of trees down across the area, and we've been covering that for the last 24 hours. We're here on Broad Branch Road near Grant Road inside Rock Creek Park, and take a look at this huge tree that is across the road that has shut it down. And just take a look, uprooted from the base of the tree. We have seen a lot of these in our area. It's led to road closures. It's led to power outages, issues with utilities as well. So we're here in D.C. now, but we also checked out damage in Maryland and Virginia. In Arlington County, there was another tree that fell. Neighbors we talked to said they were sad that it fell, but also grateful because it fell towards the street, not towards a home. And there were 2 cars parked on the street next to the tree, and the only damage to those vehicles was one of them had a small dent. Those some of the sounds that we heard today as well. Fox 5 off River Road near Bethesda, where this huge tree fell near the entrance to Congressional Country Club. We also spotted utility crews getting lines back up. And on the 8400 block of Bradley Road, a tractor trailer got stuck after coming in contact with some wires on the street, according to neighbors. Here's one neighbor describing what happened with that truck, and another who described how the neighborhood looked in the moments after the storm.
He tried to get away from this tree that was blocking the main road, and then there's another tree blocking the road in the other side. So he basically was just stuck.
I've never had such a experience, and I thought my house will be as disaster as this. It was a disaster. If you saw huge trees fall, the side street, the main road, but thanks to Pepco, they are working so hard.
And Fox 5 checked in with Pepco, Dominion Energy, and Baltimore Gas and Electric all day. BG&E tells us they hope to get to 100% restoration by 11 o'clock tomorrow. Dominion tells me they have about 10,000 outages remaining, largely focused in Fairfax and Arlington County. They are hoping to get the overwhelming majority of customers back online by the end of the day today. And certainly, as we're going to be talking about in the coming days, there's a bit of a race against the clock to restore power because of the extreme heat that is moving into this area. A lot of people we heard from today thankful that the weather was good enough and comfortable enough for crews to be able to work and for people to be able to stay comfortable if they didn't have power. Guys.
Thank you for the update there, David. And we do want to remind everybody that you can always get the most up-to-date forecast on the go with Fox Local. Scan the QR code right on your screen or download the app for your smart TV or your phone.